Welcome to Home of Politics. Continue subscribing, sharing my posts, comment, and turn on the notification button so that you remain updated. Ladies and gentlemen, this Kenya Kwanza government is giving us a lot of information in an indirect way. If you are not very careful or keen, you cannot understand this politics. It is very evident that in the government of Kenya Kwanza, there are some of the people who are the favoritism of the president, and some of them are just there and they are being taken as puppets to some extent, because we see some of the roles are being reassigned to other people and some of the people are just there waiting to see what next, and maybe some of them do not understand why the president is doing this, but on the other hand themselves knows what is happening. Of recent, we have seen President William Samoei Ruto giving out or delegating some of the responsibilities that he himself or his deputy was supposed to handle to other people who are even far from that position. The other time, I think it was on 3rd September, when Senator from Kakamega County, that is Senator Boni Khalwale, was sent by the president in Estonia. That one is the far north, and he was there to represent Kenya in the Open Government Global Summit. Why didn't he pick somebody like Deputy President, that one is Rigathi Gachagua, to represent him? Why didn't he send someone like Moses Kuria, who is involved with the trade? Why didn't he send another CS like Alfred Mutua, who is responsible for foreign affairs? Why didn't he send these leaders? He just picked on Boni Khalwale. The other idea here, we see he has picked on the prime CS Musalia Mudavadi, who the other day went in Zimbabwe to represent President William Samoei Ruto in the inauguration of the president of Zimbabwe. This is just but another information that is being passed across, because in some instances we expect that whenever the president is not available in that thing that he is supposed to be present, then his deputy is the person who should be there. But in most cases he has been leaving out Rigathi Gachagua in many instances. And you see the time or the day when this prime cabinet secretary was sent in Zimbabwe, on the other hand, the deputy was not busy or committed on another mission or on his duties, because we saw the other day he was posting a video when he was in his home village, sharing wonderful moments with the neighbors' kids, running up and down with the kids. He was just relaxing. And for sending Musalia Mudavadi instead of the president while Rigiji is just relaxing at home, then that one raises a question, because as according to the protocol and the ranks, at least it could not have skipped so much from the president to Musalia Mudavadi, but at least it could have landed to the deputy president. We also see, meanwhile, during the opening of the KICC, that one is the African Climate Summit, the person who went to receive these heads of states from other countries who were attending the ongoing summit, he was the CS of Foreign Affairs. That one is Alfred Mutua, and not even the Deputy President Rigathi Gachagua. This has brought a lot of complaints. People are thinking otherwise, and we see something that has made us at least to be so much concerned. It is today's day where Rigathi Gachagua was assigned a role of receiving and inviting Honorable Raila Odinga when he just arrived in KICC for the African Summit. And for this, it have just brought a lot of comparisons, whereby if we see in the order of priorities, sometimes it feels like he has not been given that big role, because if you compare the role of welcoming the heads of states from far. That one was given to Alfred Mutua. The issue of representing Kenya in Zimbabwe, it was given to Musalia Mudavadi. The issue of attending the Open Global Summit in Estonia was given to Boni Halwale. And now he has been given the role of receiving Raila Odinga. Like that caption in the photo has just brought a lot of feelings, and we don't know what is happening, because for now maybe what people are suspecting is that maybe there's a betrayal that is being planned behind the scene, because the issue of being represented everywhere with and not the deputy president who is doing it, then it is bringing in some tension, because as much as these people are close and in one government, some people who are coming close to the president more than the deputy president is just raising alarm every day and night. We saw in the previous government where the former president betrayed his deputy by excluding him in very important functions in the government, to an extent of not recognizing him before other people in the functions, whereby he was being replaced by other people like the interior CS and other people who were present and were feeling to be more powerful in government by that regime. And the same thing that is being displayed here, it might be just but a reflection of what might happen. And so now that President William Samoei Ruto is just a victim of what happened in the previous regime, we could not wish that the same betrayal would happen to Rigathi Gachagua, because the bitterness that just passed in the few years in the past regime should not be repeated again. And now it is bringing in some questions. Is this a betrayal looming? Is he intending to replace Rigathi Gachagua with another person? Or is these other leaders becoming more relevant compared to Rigathi Gachagua? Or this president is looking one of the methods at least to replace his running mate come 2027? These are some of the questions that are just running across our minds, and we don't know what will happen next. But if the president will continue assuming Rigathi Gachagua in any of the important occasions and replacing him with other leaders, then it is just not a good impression, not a good picture at all, because according to ranks, according to even how things should be, according to protocol, then Rigathi Gachagua should stand out as the second in command and not being replaced by other people. I don't know what you think about this act of being replaced, but thank you so much for watching. Send me your ideas also in the comment section about your opinions. Thank you for watching. Good day.